Hey guys, and welcome to Vedo 2. Hi, I'm Patrick. So for this video, I am going to talk about books. So basically this video is just going to be me showing you guys the books I read in the last few weeks of summer. I read Rivers of London by Lighting by Ben Aronovich. Yeah, it's basically Sherlock meets Harry Potter-ish meets Doctor Who, and I think, or I believe, that the author has written something for Doctor Who. Not sure. It's a pretty good book. There's kind of like two stories in here or not stories, but two plots that try to come together. It was okay. I liked it overall. This is part of a series. It's the Peter Grant series. Peter Grant is the main character, detective person, and I am not sure if I'm going to continue it, but yeah. The next book I read was a trilogy, and it was the Chaos Walking trilogy, which consists of The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Ask and the Answer, and Monsters of Men. All by Patrick Ness, because I'm conceited and I like to read books with people that have the same name as me. This book is a dystopian series where in the town or on this planet, or new world, what you want to call it, everyone can hear each other's thoughts, and they call it noise. And I think that's all I'm gonna say about it. I know it's not a very good synopsis, but just check it out. I liked the series as a whole. It was a really good, fun read, even though, because I'm a new reader, I was intimidated by the size of this. The next book I don't have with me. I actually lent it to my cousin, and it's also by Patrick Ness. I'll just put a picture here, More Than This, and it is also, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to describe it, because if I describe it, I feel like anything I'll say will kill the book, but I'll just say what was on the book, and it basically was this boy kills himself and wakes up in his old town, and that's it. That's the book. The other book I read, I currently do not have also, because I borrowed it from my cousin, was Will Grayson, which was a collaboration book between John Green and, I don't know his name, John Levithan, I'm gonna guess. Well, the author's names will be on the picture that I put here. And it's basically a book I read. I don't feel like describing it. Next book, Eleanor and Bark, and I recently bought the Barnes & Noble edition, is that what it's called? And it has fan art inside, the kissings, and the bus rides. If you read the book, you know why I'm saying the bus rides. Anyway, I was surprised that I enjoyed this book. It is not a book that I would usually read, because I read more not normal story people book. And by normal story people book, I mean, I don't know what this genre is called, because I don't read books often. Just this summer, I read books. What is this, contemporary? Tell me, is it contemporary? Anyway, it's a really good book. I liked it. I was really surprised that I liked it. And I'll move on. The next book I read was a book that took me like 3 years, because I read some of it, then I lost it, then I found it, and then I read half of it, and then I lost it again, and then I read all of it. And that book is The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Vedo. Or you see his name. If it's wrong, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But basically, this is a book with an Alice in Wonderland, lighting, based on Alice in Wonderland and how she comes to the real world, and there's a war in Wonderland, and it's crazy, and in general I liked it. I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. And the last book I read before summer ended was The Giver. I have the old cover, I have the old book, but it was really beat up, and I don't know why because I never read it. But I read it this time because the movie was coming out, and I wanted to read it before I watched the movie. And it's not that long. I read it in one day, basically. But really good book. I don't know why I never came across this book in middle school, because apparently everyone read this in middle school. And those are the books that I read towards the end of summer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's probably going to be pretty messy because I'm new at this and I suck. And yeah, hopefully you'll be back for video number 3. See you guys!